Assalomu alaykum aziz tomoshabinlar. Mana biz ingliz tilini gaplashib o'rganish uchun mana biz mehmon olib kelganmiz. Nigeriyalik Samuel, professional futbolistlar jamoasidan. Bugun har qanday savolingiz bo'lsa, shu kishilarga so'raymiz va ingliz tilini shu gaplashib o'rganish bo'limi bo'yicha maslahatlashamiz va sizlarga maslahatlar berib boramiz. Samuel, you could speak.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Samuel Chima. I am a football player. We are here to discuss on a topic, 5 reasons why you should learn English. Very, very important.
Let me just continue about this.
So we have a lot of things to discuss today. Anywhere you are watching us from, in any part of the world, you are welcome. I really appreciate you. Today we are starting from number 1. 5 reasons why we should learn English.
Bugun biza birinchi 5 ta bo'limdan boshlaymiz. Biz nima uchun ingliz tilini o'rganishimiz kerak? Yes, you may continue.
So the number 1 is
you may just number 3. Yeah, doesn't matter. We have some mistakes, technical. Yeah.
a lot of friends worldwide. English helps you to make friends all over the world. You know, when you speak English, when you learn about English, you could travel to different places and make friends.
Again, international language. We learn the English with international language. We can use the language worldwide. Anyway, you can use the English language properly. If you know the English very well, you may just easily can get job. Anything. Maybe you may just date with the girls for the boys. For the girls, you may just have some, how to say, you may just get some techniques about beauty, how to use makeup like this, and you may just it's opportunity to learn the English. It's international language, all in all. Bu ingliz tili xalqaro til. Xohlagan joyingizda o'zi istaganingizcha ishlashingiz mumkin. Bolalar misol uchun libo yangilikni erta qabul qilishi mumkin. Yoki bo'lmasa misol uchun qizlar bilan tez muloqotga umuman olgandalik qiziqarli bo'lishi aytayapman. Qizlar bilan oson date qiladi, ya'ni uchrashuvlar bo'ladi. Qizlar uchun ko'proq bilasizlar, endi chet elliklar biroz bizdan avvalroq turadi. Misol uchun make-up, ya'ni qizlar uchun demoqchiman. Bu bezak nimalarni ulardan birinchi o'rganib yoki o'sha davlatga borib turib osongina o'rganishlari mumkin. Yes.
So international language is one of the best international language in the world is English. And we have over 53 countries who speak English around the world. So it is very important that whoever you are, no matter your nationality, it's good for you to learn English so that you can be able to interact with different people around the world.
Dunyo bo'ylab 56 ta davlatda ingliz tilida gapirishiladi. Siz albatta aytganim bo'yicha o'sha osongina til bilan muloqot qila olasiz. What is this? Okay. Yeah, education.
So education is number 2. Number 2, education. When you learn English, it will really help you in your study. It will help you in schools because many education around the world, they speak English and they want you to understand English because most of the exercise books, most of the textbooks that you make use of, they are all written in English, and it can enable you to study abroad, in Latvia, in America, in UK, in different places around the world. Immediately you apply for in any university or higher institution around the world. If you can speak English, it's a big advantage for you. They can easily take you, and even those who teach you in the school will be more excited because you will make their job very, very easy.
Ta'lim sohasiga kelsak, mana bizda ikkinchi sabab, ta'lim sohasida siz istalgan davlatda, chet el, Yevropa, rivojlangan mamlakatlarda, aynan ingliz tili olib boriladigan davlatlarda yuqori darajadagi universitetlarga osonlikcha qabul qilinishingiz mumkin. Va siz u yerda yuqori darajadagi ta'limga ega bo'lasiz albatta. Keyin masalan Germaniya. Nemis tilini bilmasangiz ham ingliz tilini bilsangiz, albatta u yerda ingliz tilida o'qitiladigan universitetlar bor. O'sha yerda bemalol inglizcha. Agar nemis tilini bilmasangiz ham ingliz tilida bemalol Germaniyada o'rganishingiz mumkin. Va bu holat boshqa mamlakatlarda ham bor. Yes. We have some technical errors.
That's what I was asking. Because when we started, it was showing 3 instead of 1.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of friends.
A lot of the number 3 reasons why you should learn English. English helps you to make friends around the world. Like as I am, I speak English. I can log into Facebook, Instagram, any app to make friends. And because most countries, they speak English, and many people around the world, they speak English. So if I add friend requests, or I want to make friends in America, in UK, in Latvia, in different places, in Europe, I can easily communicate with many people, if not all. So it's one of the reasons why you should learn English.
Ingliz tili bu dunyo bo'ylab juda ham ko'p do'stlar degani. Siz istalgan joyda, doim qaytaraman, istalgan joyda ingliz tilini bilsangiz, juda ham ko'p do'stlarga ega bo'lasiz. Xohlasangiz Latviya, xohlasangiz aytganim Germaniya, Rossiya yoki bo'lmasa Amerika, UK, ya'ni Britaniya, istalgan o'sha ingliz tili bor davlatlarda, masalan Hindiston yoki Yangi Zelandiya, do'stlar juda ham ko'p. Va siz bundan dunyo qarashingizni o'stiradi ingliz tilini o'rgansangiz. Iloji boricha harakat qilish kerak ingliz tilini o'rgangani va bu sizga juda ham plus bo'ladi. Again. Yes, job opportunities.
The number 4 reasons why it's important, very, very important for us to learn English. It creates job opportunities for you. Because if you speak English, just for example, any country you are, they are international hotels. In international hotels, in conference, for you to be able to work in the ministry, you need to speak English. And in that international hotels, they can never give you a big opportunity to work if you don't speak English. It creates opportunities for you around the world. You can just apply for a job on internet, on anywhere, and immediately they reply you and you can speak English. It makes you get the job easier than someone who does not speak English.
To'g'rinisi, ish topish imkoniyati va eng ko'pchiligimizga kerak bo'lgan narsa ish topish albatta. Ingliz tilini bilsak, ish topish oson. Va biz shu ishimiz uchun yuqori mablag' olishimiz mumkin. Juda ko'p pul olishimiz mumkin. Albatta masalan Amerikaga borsak, oddiygina ishga ham ko'p pul beradi. Oddiy misol. Shuning uchun ingliz tilini o'rgansangiz ish topish siz uchun umuman oson bo'lib qoladi. Chunki ingliz tilida bilsangiz ish qanday desa bo'ladi. Sizda professiya bor, language bor, ingliz tili bor. Siz bu bilan aloqa qilasiz, siz bilan misol milliard odamlar bilan gaplashasiz. Ingliz tilida ko'p milliard gaplashib odam. Shuning uchun ingliz tilini ish topish imkoniyati ham juda ham mukammal.
The number 5 reasons why we need to learn English, it's media and internet purposes. You know, like I'm speaking to you now, this is part of the media and internet purpose. This media and internet purpose, so many of us, like our kids or the young ones around the world, they listen to music, they watch movies, they do a lot of things on the internet. And you know, all these American stars, all these Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, big musicians, artists all over the world, they all speak English. Most of their songs are in English. So when you learn English, it will enable you to enjoy life. It will enable you to enjoy so many things happening around the world and around the internet. When you listen to news on internet, most news, even if they are spoken in other languages, but in one way or the other, they are going to be translated back to English, because majority part of this world, they speak English. So the number 5 reasons why we learn English and why we offer English teaching lectures here as well is to help you to interact with people medially and on internet.
Yeah, media hamda internet. Va ko'pchiligimiz buni bilamiz. Mana hozir biz ham shu media orqali, internet orqali sizlar bilan bog'lanyapmiz. Mana Samuel Nigeriyadan O'zbekistonda turib gaplashyapmiz, Toshkentda, va bu boshqa davlatlar bilan ham aloqani tezlashtirishi mumkin. Ingliz tilining nima aloqasi bor? Birinchi internet, birinchi media ingliz tili bor davlatda paydo bo'lgan, ya'ni Amerikada. Shuning uchun ingliz tilini bilsangiz, ko'plab misol programma o'sha internetlar ingliz tilida juda ham mukammal tushuntirib borilgan. To'g'ri, o'zbekchada tarjima qilinib borilmoqda, lekin ingliz tilida o'rganib turib internet, mediani ishlatsangiz, bu juda ham qanday desa bo'ladi? Kurg'oz dunyo outlook, dunyo qarashingiz juda ham o'stirib boradi. Mana aytganimcha shu Samuel Nigeriyadan internetdan topilib, internet orqali aloqalanib Toshkentga kelgan, hamda biz bu kishi bilan bog'lanib shu suhbatni olib bordik va eng oxirgi gapimiz shu ingliz tili bo'yicha istalgan, siz xohlagan savollar bo'lsa bemalol berishingiz mumkin va biz Samuel we will try to answer the question. Savollarga javob berishga harakat qilamiz.
No problem.
Istalgan, o'zingiz xohlagan savollaringizni bemalol uyalmasdan bering. Feel free to ask any question from us. We'll try to answer you
to the best of our knowledge.
Yes. Cinema.uz TV osonroq yo'llari bormi o'rganishni? Ha, albatta. Bilamizki shu biz o'zimiz qiziqsak, istalgan narsani oson erishamiz. Istalgan maqsadimizga osonlikcha erishamiz. Va siz shu aytmoqchi bo'lganim, ingliz tiliga qiziqing, harakat qiling. Va ko'proq demoqchiman, kino ko'ring. Qiziqasizda shu kinoga. Iloji bo'lsa kino ko'rsangiz, shu osonroq, tezroq o'sadi va bu narsa o'zimda his qilganman. Yeah, that Cinema TV is asking the fastest way of learning English, of like how to speak the English more faster way.
Okay, the fastest way to learn English is by interacting with people, because no matter how you have been taught in the class, when you go home and you keep on speaking your Russian or Uzbek, it will be difficult for you to learn English. So the best and the fastest way is when you are less busy, you should look for an English-speaking people. You should make calls. You should try. Don't be ashamed. Don't be shy to speak English, because you are learning. And when you are in the process of learning, you don't need to be shy. People might laugh at you. They might, but you know what you are looking for. And when you keep on communicating, you make mistake, they correct you. You make mistake, they correct you. Before you know it, you are picking up.
Cinema TV.uzga bu kishilar javob berdi. Ko'proq muloqot qilishingiz deb maslahat bermoqda. Ko'proq muloqot, uyda ham, ko'chada ham, do'stlar bilan ham harakat qiling inglizcha gaplashishga. Albatta boshida grammatik xatolar bo'ladi. Albatta boshida qiyinchilik bo'ladi so'z yodlashda. Albatta harakat qilishingiz kerak. Bir kunda 10 ta, 20 ta so'z yodlasangiz iloji boricha, где-то 2 oy, 3 oyda siz уже ingliz tilida gapirishni boshlaysiz. Bu osonroq yo'li shu ko'proq practice. Amaliyot, ko'proq ishlashingiz kerak tilni. Rus tilini o'rganmoqchi bo'lsangiz, rus tilida ko'p gaplashingiz o'rganasiz. Albatta kitob o'qib yuravermaysiz-ku, to'g'rimi? Shunday maslahatni berdi hozir. Yes, yana savollar bo'lsa. Asadbek To'xtaboyev, programmalar yordamida o'rgansa bo'ladimi? Endi bo'ladi, albatta qiziqish bo'lishi kerak. Aytganim bu, ko'proq eshitishingiz kerak, ko'proq ishlashingiz kerak. Va u student bilan qolsangiz tezroq o'rganasiz inshaalloh. Android, where are you from? Android asking where you are from.
Oh, I am from Africa.
Yeah.
Nigeria to be precise.
Yes. He's from bu kishi Nigeriyadan, Afrika
qit'asidan. Yeah, say Nigeria.
Yeah, Nigeria. O'zingizni qiziqtirgan bo'lgan ingliz tili bo'yicha savollaringizni berishingiz mumkin. Samuel bilan men Hasanboy javob berishga harakat qilamiz. Albatta, o'zingizni erkin tuting. So just can we just talk about ourselves? Tell me about your country for just making it interesting video. Yeah.
Okay.
About your country, I'll translate them.
Nigeria is the biggest African nation.
Yes.
And is the largest and the most populated country in Africa. There are over more than 160 million people in Nigeria, and we have more than 250 languages.
More than 50.
250.
250
languages.
That's great. That's a huge number of that.
But there are 3 major languages.
3 major, yeah.
Yeah, we have the Hausa, we have the Igbo, and we have the Yorubas.
Yeah. Nigeriya Afrikaning eng ko'p aholisi bor davlati ekan. Bu kishi o'zini davlat haqida aytib berdi va ularda 250 dan ko'p tillar bor ekan. 250 dan ko'p tillar bor ekan va eng asosiysi 3 ekan. What were they? 3 languages, the major.
The Hausas.
Hausas birinchisi.
The Igbos. And the Yorubas.
Yeah. 3 ta asosiy til. Let's clarify the English. Let's clarify the English to be more precisely to help them more hugely. Yeah.
You see, we have different type of English. We have the British English and the American English. But you know, most times people mistake the American English for the British English.
Yes.
You know, the Americans, they mostly love to use niggers, mostly love to use slangs. Like when I say, I am going to the mall, the Americans might say, I am going to be in the mall. Sometimes most of our guys, you know, they mistake it for maybe is the right English. No, if you are writing exam, you are not going to write I am gonna. You are not going to. There are so many slangs that we need to correct when speaking the right English. Except maybe you just want to be speaking just for speaking sake. But if you are listening to us and you want to practice English and you want to write your exams, you should be able to differentiate your English from the slangs so that you will not fail.
Ingliz tilida ko'pchilik adashar ekan. Amerikanskiy bilan britanskiy aksentda, chunki ular ikki xil. Britanskiy juda ham tez hamda qanday desa bo'ladi? Muloyim inglizcha. Amerikanskiylar slang, ya'ni ko'cha tilida ko'p gaplashadi va ular bizning ingliz tili eng asosiysi deb o'ylashadi. Va bu kishi aytayotdiki, ko'proq bular Britishga qiziqadi. Yeah, you're interested in British accent, yeah? Yeah. Bu kishilar britanskiy aksentga qiziqqan ekanlar. Shuning uchun sizlarga ham maslahat bermoqda, shu Britaniya aksentini o'rganishni. Amerika aksenti biroz qo'polroq deb tushuntirmoqda. Yeah, it's most rude. American English. Yeah.
So and I like sometimes when I attend some meetings or maybe centers to enlighten people about this English. Whatever you don't sacrifice for, you can never achieve anything in it. The sacrifices you need to pay when you want to learn English, you must be willing and determined that this English, within the period of 6 months, 3 months, 1 year, I want to be good in this thing. And how do you achieve this? You need to set a goal. You need to set a target. You need to do something that might pain you. Sometimes I tell the students that if you speak Uzbek in the class or in anywhere, you should be able to challenge yourself that you're going to pay me so amount of money. I don't want to hear Uzbek from you. By the time you both of you challenge yourself, maybe 1 hour, let's speak English. No Uzbek, no Russian. You see, people will be scared of speaking the Russian, and before you know it, they are forcing themselves to learn English. So, but if you are not sacrificing, you just feel that nobody will beat me, nothing will happen, then you are wasting your time.
Yeah. Ingliz tilini o'rganish uchun albatta maqsad qo'yib olish kerak birinchi o'rinda va plan tuzib olish kerak. Bu kishi you done it, you plan it to learn English. Bu kishi ingliz tilini o'rganish uchun plan tuzib olgan va maqsad qo'yib olgan va albatta ingliz tilini o'rganish uchun biror narsani qurbon qilish kerak va bu kishi vaqtni qurbon qilgan. Va vaqtini boshqa ishlarga bermasdan ingliz tilini o'rgangan. Shuning uchun aytmoqchi, o'zingizni bor kuchingizni ingliz tilini o'rganish uchun bering va siz ingliz tilini o'rganasiz. Qiyin emas. O'zbekistonda yashaysiz. O'zbek tilini qanday o'rgangansiz yoshligingizda? Gaplashib, ko'p vaqtingiz o'zbek tilida bo'lgan va xuddi shu narsani ingliz tilida qilishingiz kerak. Iloji boricha qo'shiqlar eshitishingiz kerak inglizcha, iloji boricha ko'proq kino ko'rishingiz kerak. Va albatta grammatik xatolar bo'lmasligi uchun albatta iloji boricha kursga pul to'lab borishingiz mumkin. Lekin siz mana O'zbekistonda yashab turib, o'zbek tilini o'rganish uchun pul ajratmagansiz. Demoqchiman, kursga borib yurmagansiz. O'rgangansiz ota-onangizdan, ko'chadagi do'stlaringizdan, o'qituvchilaringizdan. Va xuddi shunday holatni ingliz tilida kinolardan, qo'shiqlardan o'rganishingiz mumkin. Va aytmoqchi, o'sha aytganimdek, grammatik xato bo'lmasligi uchun kurslarga boring yoki mana bizda hozir internet kuchayib bormoqda. Albatta ingliz tilida o'rganish oson internetda. Mana student kanal, YouTube kanalida o'rganishingiz mumkin. Buni albatta siz xudo xolasa alohida yana ingliz tili videolar upload, ya'ni joylashtirib boramiz va biz bilan ingliz tilini o'rganishingiz mumkin bo'ladi. Va osonroq va tezroq yo'lini sizlarga ko'rsatamiz. Shunday. So they are asking something. Oyliklar haqida so'rang. So they are asking the payments of the jobs in English.
I don't understand.
They want how much the salary for the English language.
They want to study.
This is the funny question, actually. Yeah,
it's a funny question.
It depends on your job,
Depends on the time.
Time and the skills of your
the time, the skills, and because you're someone who does not even know how to speak go or come, it's more difficult. So it depends on your level.
Ingliz tili oyliklar haqida gapirsak, endi bu sizni o'zingiz tanlagan sohangizga va albatta sizdagi qobiliyatlarga bog'liq. Qobiliyatingiz bo'lsa, istalgan ishda ingliz tilini o'rganib, ko'proq pul topishingiz mumkin. Masalan, eng yuqori oylik bu ko'proq IT da, ya'ni axborot texnologiyalarini o'rganishda. Agar siz ingliz tilini bilsangiz, albatta axborot texnologiyasida o'qib, kompyuter oddiy qilib aytganda, kompyuterni tili ingliz tilida, mana ingliz tilini bilsangiz, kompyuterni oson kelishib olasiz va hamda yuqorida mablag'li oylikka ega bo'lishingiz mumkin. Oylik bez problem, ruschasiga aytganda. Samuel, what do you think of Uzbekistan? They're asking.
Wow. Yeah, Uzbekistan is nice. Yashil. Zoo, Uzbekistan zoo. So Narumani, Uzbekistan is good. It's a peaceful place. You go around anytime, anywhere. People, but sometimes it's funny. People just see you. Hey, salam alaikum. Pajalusta, adding photo, mojna. People just they just find you so funny, so interesting. Sometimes you get pissed off, but sometimes you just feel like no problem. So Uzbekistan is nice. It's peaceful, no fighting, no war. Everything is okay. So it's nice.
O'zbekiston tinch demoqchi, urush bo'lmaydi, albatta toza va do you think it's clean? I mean the city.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah, toza albatta. Tinch demoqchi va albatta ko'chada yurganda ko'pchilik keling bitta rasmga tushaylik. Manimcha ko'proq ruslar. Do mostly Russian people come to you for the photo?
Both Russian and Uzbek.
Ikkala o'zbek va ruslar kelar ekan. Albatta o'zbeklar ham rus tilida gapiradi Toshkentda. Ko'p rasmga tushishga qiziqishar ekan bu kishi bilan. Assalomu alaykum boshlab. Yeah.
Even some little children, you go, hello, hi, what is your name? When I tell them my name is Sam, where are you from? After that, they are off. that is the very English they understand. What is your name? Where are you from? Finished. When you speak other English, they can't answer. So it's funny.
Bu kishiga kelib ismingni so'rasa, ismlarini so'rasa, meni ismim Sam, bu kishi savol bersa, ular ingliz tilini bilmasdan qochib ketar ekan. Shunday deyapti-da. They gone off, yeah?
Yeah, they just
you
switch
ask
off.
questions,
They just switch off because they don't know how to reply again.
Yeah.
They only learn to the English.
Ismlarini so'rashar ekan, qayerdanligini so'rashar ekan, bu kishi o'zi savol bersa, ular qochib ketadi, deyapti. Ingliz tilini bilmaydi demoqchilar. Shuning uchun iloji boricha harakat qilinglar. Mana O'zbekistonda ko'pchilik bilmaydi. Mana o'rganishimiz kerak demoqchiman. Mana hozir bu aytayaptiki, shu keladi, rasmni oladi, inglizcha gaplashaman desam, ketaveradi. Bilmayman deb ketaverar ekan. Yeah, they don't know how to speak English.
Yeah, they don't know how to speak. But they're really interested. They want to speak with you,
Yeah.
but they don't know how to speak with you.
Juda ham qiziqishi bor. Inglizcha gaplashib, aloqa qilishmoqchi bo'ladi, lekin bilmasliklari uchun sekingina quyonni rasmini chizib surishvoradi. Yeah? Did you travel to Uzbekistan somewhere? Like Samarkand, Bukhara?
Yeah, I've been to Samarkand. I took some nice pictures at what is it called? The ancient building.
Registan.
Yeah, Registan there. Yeah, it's nice. I've been to Samarkand, but Tashkent is the best.
Yeah, Samarqandga borib kelibdilar, Registon rasm yopdi va lekin Toshkent yoqibdi. Yeah, you like Tashkent?
Yeah, Tashkent is better than all the cities.
Yeah. Boshqa shaharlardan Toshkent albatta poytaxt. It's the capital actually.
Yeah, it's the capital.
Must be
so
nice and good. Yeah.
That's the difference.
Did you have some friends in Uzbekistan?
Yes, I have some friends, some interesting guys, friends. I have some friends.
Yeah, do'stlar orttirdingmi deganda, ha, orttirdim demoqda. Exactly what kind of friends? Girls? Did you date? Oh, not at all. Not yet, yeah.
I have male, I have female friends, Yeah, the both.
Yeah,
not they, but I have male and female friends.
Yeah.
So there are some people who see you, they like you. Hi Sam, I want to take photo with you. I want you to help me improve on my English. Blah blah blah. They take your number and then they want to, like always, how are you? They want to use you to practice.
Yeah.
So sometimes, I have some friends.
I think it should be in Tashkent mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
Most people
Tashkent,
in Tashkent come to you and ask to improve English.
Yes, most people in Tashkent.
Ko'proq Toshkentni muxlislari, let's say the fans of you.
Yeah, the fans.
Muxlislari kelib, men ingliz tilini rivojlantirmoqchiman, mukammallashtirmoqchiman. Keling nomeringizni bering deb nomerlarni olar ekan va inglizchada iloji boricha harakat qilib bu kishi bilan gaplashar ekan. Did you have girlfriend in this Uzbekistan?
That's a funny question.
Yeah, this actually.
No girlfriend yet.
Yeah, hali qiz uchratmabdi O'zbekistonda, but you have in Nigeria.
Yeah, before I came here. But now I'm neutral.
Yeah.
Because I'm in Uzbekistan now, so.
Vataniga yorini tashlab ketibdi. You just left your girlfriend in your country, yeah? She's in country, in your Nigeria.
It's normal when you travel abroad, you settle down with people around you, you make friends around, because wherever you are.
Wife interrupts, yeah. Wife interrupts to make friends.
Yeah, wherever you are, that is where your life is at that particular time.
Yeah. Muhsina Faxriddinova, til o'rganish uchun bir kunda qancha vaqt ajratish kerak? Siz aytgan til o'rganishdagi programmani tuzishda kimdan yoki qayerdan yordam so'rayman? Xo'p. This girl is asking how much time do I have to spend per day? Per day. How much time do I have to spend on English? She meant. And what kind of programs do we have? Actually, we have the students channel in the YouTube. All right, let her to know how much time, hours or seconds or minutes does she have to spend per day.
Well, you spend time according to the time you have.
Yes.
You don't use other people. Like I used to tell people, in life you don't do things because of other people are doing it. You might be working. You might be busy doing some things, so you have to schedule your own time. You see, some students might learn something 5 hours per day, but at the end of the month, if you ask them what they learned, they might not be able to account for it. Yes. While some students might learn something for 1 hour each day, and after the end of the month, you see them, they improve better than students who learn 5 hours every day. So it depends on how you manage your time and how you make use of what you learn. Like me, sometimes if I want to learn something, I prefer to learn a shorter time, maybe every day 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, so that I can assimilate what I have read very well. I will have, because, this is our memory. When you learn too much, sometimes, you get confused. You maybe study for 5 hours. The first one you are learning, you already forgot. So it's better your memory. My memory and your memory are never the same. We have 2 gigabytes. We have 8 mega. How is it called? We have
megabytes,
60.
Yeah,
we have 60 mega. So it doesn't matter. But what matters is how you can contain these things and how you practice them after learning.
O'zingizni misol aytayotdiki, bir kishi kuniga 5 soat ishlatib 1 oydan keyin o'smasligi mumkin, lekin bir kishi vaqtini to'g'ri sarflagan inson 1 oydan keyin undan ko'ra zo'r, misol uchun 5 soatdan ko'ra 1 soat bo'lsin, muhim bo'lsin va foydali bo'lsin. To'g'ri vaqtni tartibga solib o'rganish va hamda ko'proq praktika qilish kerak. Ingliz tilini ko'proq gaplashishingiz kerak. Xato bo'ladi, hammada xato bo'ladi. Albatta yiqilgan jangga to'ymas. Yiqilgan kurashga to'ymas, uzr. Harakat qiling. Mana men o'zimni ingliz tilini o'rganishda ko'p xato qilganman, boshida juda ham ko'p xato bo'lgan, lekin hozir yaxshi. Ko'proq kino ko'rish kerak. Shu maslahatim. Bugungi live, ya'ni online streamimizni nihoyasiga yetkazamiz. We have to finish our live stream, right? Yeah. Best wishes.
I wish you all the best of luck. Try to improve on your English. Nobody is a master of English. Yes. Whatever you live, will definitely leave you. Even I am a sport guy. Sometimes if you don't go to training, have you ever asked yourself, people who train every day like football player, but 1 week, 1 month, if they have injury or they don't train, they still tell them you are not fit. Hey, you need to go to the gym as well. But they have been training for the past 5-10 years. So the same thing applies to English speaking or language. If you are learning something, you need to be practicing it, speaking it every day with people. You have your phone as well. There are some English, if you look at the translation on your phone, you still, in one way or the other, try to help yourself. Because one day you might want to leave Uzbek. Even if you don't leave Uzbek, on internet, the reasons why we learn English, we have all taught you. So please and please try to improve in your English. It's going to help you internationally, except you want to remain in Uzbekistan. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys. Keep on subscribing to our YouTube channel. Assalamu alaikum.
Rahmat, salamat.